been lucky. Break there for the D. Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's his scoring. Right there, it's his passing.
Here's the prodigy. This game, an incredible scoring display for him.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Doors, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
Here's Marshall. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. And so it's Charlotte holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break.
Greetings. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Charlotte Hornets. Thanks for spending halftime with us.
And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. The prodigy having a great impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got the prodigy. Bridges out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Ball, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Boy, I admire the effort that Josh Okogie brings to the court. This guy never gives up on a play.
Pass to Irving. Shoots. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Dinwiddie kicks to Davis. Here's Irving. Goes back up. That doesn't go. He's 5 of 12 on the night.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Charlotte leading by 21. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Outside Irving. Takes the 3. Dallas, no good that time either.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Connects again. From distance.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Well, he tries to answer with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught.
Another from 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Shoots the 3. Another one goes. Incredible.
An incredible performance tonight, folks. He's at 50.
And tonight ties him for the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history.
Elgin Baylor had 17 50 pieces during his legendary career. He's level with Elgin. Next up is James Harden, who had...
And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Connects again. From distance.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the bar. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Dallas also making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jerry. Group on the floor now for Charlotte. Then for the Mavericks, B.J. Washington comes in for Anthony Davis. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. From about 19 feet, nice touch on the bank shot.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
On the and
just a magnificent showing for him tonight offensively. Buckets coming in rapid succession.
And get this, guys. He's now tied for the 3rd most 60-point games in league history. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. The putback. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in.
Yet another bucket.
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Pass to Gafford. Here's Irving. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Lets the 3 fly. And another one falls.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. 3-pointer. The prodigy, no good. And here's Marshall will bring it up for the Mavericks.
Hey, who's watching them?
Pass to Irving. The tray. He doesn't hit that one. Hornets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Marshall. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Charlotte's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. The prodigies. Shot is good.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Robinson for 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
The real Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. He got it again. Sensational.
Unreal. He's got the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
Here's the prodigy. Again! What an avalanche!
And that puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
And 78 points tying Wilt Chamberlain's big night back in '61. Up next, Kobe Bryant's 81 from 2006. Yes, and
Good, that's another bucket.
he has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy for years.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Another bucket. Wow.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100, this is a game you'll be talking about for decades.
Robinson for three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Call the electrician because MP just shot the lights out.